Hi students, welcome once again, and today the topic is cell cycle, which is very important and very interesting as well. So cell cycle means what? The changes that take place in a cell to divide and to grow. That is cell cycle. Cells constitute the living beings structurally as well as functionally. So it has to divide, grow, and re-divide. Then only this growth and development in the living beings will take place. So we can say that a sequence of genetically controlled changes that take place in the cell for it to synthesize DNA, RNA, and important proteins, and also to duplicate the DNA for forming two new daughter cells. So this is the cell cycle. Series of or sequence of chemical changes mostly, which take place where the cell prepares itself for division by forming or synthesizing DNA, RNA, important proteins, and also by duplicating the DNA. And what will be produced? Two new daughter cells. So this cell cycle can be divided into two parts, that is interphase, resting phase, or non-dividing phase, and the second one, which is the dividing or mitosis, M phase. The first phase is the interphase or resting phase or non-dividing phase, and the second one is the dividing phase or M phase, which is also known as mitosis. So today we will look a little detail into the interphase or resting phase or non-dividing phase. So the situation is that a new cell has been produced by cell division, and in the new cell also preparation will start after some time for its division. So first of all, what will happen? The nucleus will be there. Nucleus will develop in the cell prominently, and then the cytoplasm will be little cytoplasm will be there because the cell is in the interphase. Now further divide the interphase into three steps. The number one is growth 1, where synthesis of DNA and RNA will start. So synthesizing of DNA has started. The cytoplasm has also started becoming thick and dense. So these changes have started taking place in the G1 phase, growth 1 phase, and the second is the synthesis phase, where the synthesis of DNA will increase. So more and more DNA will be increased, because DNA importance, you all know that it is the DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid, which is having segments and segments of nucleotides, which is containing a sugar attached to a phosphate and a nitrogenous base, and is linked with the second strand, which is having a helical double strand. So this is the DNA structure, molecular structure, and now the transmission of DNA has to take place with the other cell apparatus also. So it is so important, children. So more DNA will be synthesized here in the synthesis phase, and the growth 2 phase, G2 phase, in the G1 phase, the mitochondria and the chloroplast, they have their own DNA. So their division will also start. So this synthesis phase, more DNA will be produced by the cell and by the important organelles like mitochondria and chloroplast, and their division will also start taking place. And in the G3, G2, that is G1 is the first step, synthesis is the second step, and third step is G2, growth 2, where if the cell has to go for division, further cell division, it will enter into the interphase. The new cell has been produced, it will enter into the interphase, and if it does not decide for, or it is not prepared for cell division, so it will withdraw from the cell cycle, withdraw itself from the cell cycle. So the new cell which has entered in the interface will again start preparing it for the steps of the interface, and then it will go to the M phase, that is mitosis, that is the dividing phase, and a new cycle will start. After the dividing phase, two daughter cells will be produced, and after the cell division, and each cell will again prepare itself for the cell division, to divide, to grow, and to re-divide. So you have to remember this, student, the important aspects of cell cycle. So I end my topic here, and we'll come back with some other important aspect of this chapter, and that will be the cell division, dividing phase of the cell cycle. Okay, thank you very much. See you again. So wish you all the best.